Hello, it's William Dorrington here from the Power community, and I thought I'd share with something that I've been working on last week for a few hours. So I had a engagement with one of my colleagues, and they were saying, "Hey, Will, we've got this bit of a requirement around talent management." And they wondered if we could use Power Platform within Dynamics 365 for finance and operations to fulfill this requirement. So after speaking with them a bit, I realized it was something around the 9-grid box or 9-box grid matrix. And I've never heard of that before, but cut a long story short, it's apparently evolved from when McKinsey did some work for General Electric around what investments they should invest further in and which ones they should divest from. And then that was really based on that Boston Consulting Group matrix. But someone took it and actually redesigned it to look at talent management. Now, what it allows you to do is traditionally we would only look at tracking a person's performance, but we wouldn't look at the person's potential. So, I kept looking into this, and if I can quickly bring up a bit of a picture for you here. So I go to 9-grid box matrix for talent management. There we go, there's one there that I do. And I can just go to images. It looks something very similar to this, which is performance potential, where you got your high performer, high potential, you got your low performer, high potential, etc. And depending on where you sit within this, depends on how you're doing at your job and what the next step should be to progress. So I looked at that, and we will have thousands of workers, so employees and contractors in finance and operations. And I thought there must be a way of doing this. And of course there is. And of course the answer is the Power Platform. So I went across to workers, had a look at the structure of the data source there, and then I went and started building this. And this is the 9-box grid. So at the moment, it's obviously pulling information from finance and operations. As it's not embedded, it's waiting for that input. It allows you to apply the performance and the potential, and then it plots that on the graph. But hey, let me show you it working. So if we go across and we select any worker, so I can select anyone at all, I can keep scrolling down and down and down. Let's go for Deborah Garcia. Deborah, you're going to be judged today, or appraised, should I say, rather than judged. And here I've embedded it as the leadership tracker. So, of course, I can see her master record, what her personal number is, where she lives, those competencies and development. Must say, this is a Contoso environment. This isn't real data. Otherwise, GDPR would shoot me down right now. And if I go across to this is the embedded Canvas app. And this is actually something I'm going to be showing at the Scottish Summit 2020. So you'll learn actually how to build this. I'll build this in front of you. Now, from this, I can say, well, actually, last time she was a 3 and a 3, but now, and a 3 then is actually, has mastered the current roles and is ready for the next role and challenge and anticipating it, etc. Of course, this is highly configurable depending on what your company's requirements are for each of those boxes. Now, what I might say is actually, well, Deborah's gone down. Her performance is only 1 and her potential is only 1 now. So now she is underperforming. And depending on what matrix you use, you may use different labels. So you can easily apply these different labels here. Now, once again, this is all well and good from a worker-by-worker level. So if we actually go down, we might see some other workers. I want to select one that I haven't done an appraisal for yet. So I don't think I've done Fabrice Canel. I've gone through quite a few of these. And it will actually say this person does not yet have a rating. So what I can do is actually put a rating in and apply that. Now, this is really good from a worker-by-worker level. But hey, as maybe a global HR director or a director of HR for an entire legal entity, you might want to see where all of your workers sit. So you know which ones are doing really well and are those future leaders for success planning, and ones that maybe need a little bit more love and care. And this is where this comes in. You get to see all your workers across the board. Now, I won't be building this out as well as the other when it comes to the Scottish Summit, but we'll definitely get an insight on how to achieve both of these. And what I can do here is quickly see the underperformers. So there's a 7 there, Neil Black and Gabe Frost need to buck their ideas up. And then we have 20 that are doing incredibly well, such as Alice, Michael Pereira, etc. And if we wanted to, we can even move forward to being able to drill back to each of these workers. But it really does give you that good overview. And if you're here and you start thinking, oh, actually, I know someone else who needs to be in here, you can quickly go ahead and just add them. So you can scroll down, and James Elvord, we can submit, and this will go up to 21. There we go. And if we drill into now, we'll be able to see James is in there. And if we go back to James's profile in the workers, we can see that the data all feeds back through. So here we'll see him in that top box there. I'm really excited for the Scottish Summit. I really can't wait to get there, and I can't wait to show you how to build this, but not only show you all the great things you can build, but actually look at possible limitations as well. So it'll be a really good and packed session. Can't wait to see you there. Take care. Bye-bye.